you beautiful creatures, how the devil are you? I hope you're well. We're stopping at the petrol station.
Yes, we are.
I hope you're well. If you're new here, my name is Lou, or Lucifer. As my friends like to call me. By my friends, I mean my ever-growing army of demons.
I'm the birthday boy.
He is the birthday boy. It's Gareth. He's fun. He's also older now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
Mate, I'll be right back. That was fun. We are going to Warwick Castle. Yes, we had a bit of a chill day yesterday just because I wasn't well. Gareth had literally just come off nights, so it was rough. However, we did go to Nottingham and it was lovely. It was lovely. Look at him. Look at him doing. We're going to Warwick Castle. It's one of our happy places. It's one of my happy places growing up, particularly with my grandparents on my mum's side of the family. We used to go there religiously, and we have annual passes, kind of. So we go there regularly. But we wanted to do a fun thing this time. We actually put up on Instagram a little Q&A thingamabob, like a couples Q&A. So a couple of people have asked us some questions. Thank you to the people who did, really appreciate it. And we will take this vlog to answer all of your questions, maybe sprinkle in a few extras, because people want to know about us, which is very exciting. We're very interesting people. Are we? I don't know. But it's just going to be a chill one. We're going to have a look around Warwick, see if there's anything different, probably not, and just have a really good time and try and find some of the darker history sections of Warwick Castle. We went to the Halls of Justice yesterday in Nottingham. However, they've implemented a rule that you can't film anymore, so we didn't do that. However, we are going to put a few pictures up. What are you smiling at? We are going to put a few pictures up on Instagram and Patreon as well for our Patreons. So I hope you have a horrible time in the best possible way.
Huzzah.
Let's do it! We've literally just got here and it's meant to be a 4 o'clock ride close today.
Ride close?
Ride close, sorry. I'm used to Towers lingo. 4 o'clock close today, and this is how busy it is. Oh, okay. We're going to have to plan very strategically, I think.
Yeah.
Strategy is always important on a day out with Gareth Jones. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you. We're here now, but this took me a hot second to comprehend. Gareth was like, oh, they put a screen up, they must be doing work. And I looked at it and went, where's the screen? Jesus Christ. So they are doing work. The Princess Tower is still open, we think.
Yeah.
But, oh yeah, you can still go through there. Oh, it'd be interesting to see what they do with it. Kids' toys are getting more extravagant now. You've got the Zod shows and the thingamabobs up there. I don't know, child-friendly stuff, child-friendly stuff, child-friendly stuff. We don't usually delve into that. But if you remember going to stuff like this, I don't know about you, but the basics we had were like swords, bows and arrows. Amazing. They've got lances now. And I wonder where my life would have taken a turn if I'd have had a plastic lance growing up, you know? I think it's very interesting.
The cannon! Swarming the cannon! Blow the shot! Shot! Ram the shot! Ramming the shot! Ride the toto with black powder! Black powder? Prepare to light the black powder! Ready to fire! Listen up, your kids! Big trouble coming your way! In 3, 2, 1, trebuchet live.
The time has come to destroy that cannon and to save Warwick Castle. Are you ready to shoot Ursa? I said, are you ready to shoot Ursa? We'll count down from 10 and then we'll all shout loose. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Loose!
Apologies, things were a little bit jiggery-pokery because we thought that the Trebuchet show was at a certain time.
It was 15 minutes earlier.
It was 15 minutes earlier, so we ran like the ravished beasts that we are, realised that we'd missed half of the show and went, oh well, never mind.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna come back later.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna come back later. However, we thought we would answer the first question. The first question was asked by 3 people, so thank you so much to Bethany, Charlotte, and Smee for asking the question. How did we meet? Well, let me tell you. Invested?
I'm invested. I'm just updating the show times.
He is. This is what he does. We actually met on Tinder. Yes, I know. Crazy. So, I was at uni. It was my 2nd year of uni, and I'd pretty much all but given up on dating and just being with somebody in general. And I think Gareth was very much under the same impression, weren't you, dear?
Yep.
Yeah, it was not looking good, and I was in a terrible headspace, like a really bad headspace. When I say that Gareth literally saved my life, he literally saved my life. So my friend, sick of me moping around, got me on Tinder. Now, there were a few interesting customers, you know, the mandatory send us certain pictures, and if you were a vegetable you'd be a cucumber. That was one. I remember reading that one. Also, I was doing like stand-up comedy at the time, so a lot of people were like, oh, you think you're funny, tell me a joke then. Hilarious. I was actually talking to another guy at the time, however things kind of fizzled out.
He was short. I remember you telling me that story.
Tell it how it is, baby.
Lou doesn't like short people.
Well, I'm a tall girl, and it just, I'm not shallow, I'm really not, but it just, please. Anyway, I happened upon your profile, and I remember one of the things being, because you had a photo with his friends, so I didn't know which one he was, but luckily he had more photos where it was just you. And it said in his bio that he was a scare actor. And I messaged him saying, wow, scare actor, small world. And we were actually scare acting at different companies. How did you find me? What did you think?
I thought, obviously, because I like the arts and all that, so I found that you being a stand-up comedian was rather attractive. Because you're funny.
And I haven't done it since. I'm just funny all the time now, so it's fine, it works out. But yes, we met on Tinder, we started speaking, and then you sent me your vlogs over. Well, you told me about your vlogs.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh my god, he might not be a real person, I might be catfished, or I might be murdered. So checked out your vlog. So Gareth actually started vlogging before I did, and he's got his own channel which has basically been abandoned. But if you do want to see baby Gareth, I'll pop that down in the description below, and you are more than welcome to have a look. And
I just lurk on YouTube now.
He does just lurk on YouTube now, and he's in my videos, for God's sake.
I'll go then. I'm going home.
No, you stay with me. But we are a Tinder success story, and we met in March, didn't we? Sometime around March, because we went to go and see Deadpool, and we went to go and have a meal at Frankie and Benny's at the place that's no longer there anymore.
Hang on, wasn't that another question that you're answering right now?
No. And the rest is history, aka I stalked him and wouldn't leave him alone until he said, yes, I will date you again. So I hope that answers your question, but a lot of people are actually surprised when we say we met on Tinder. But the funny thing is, when we met, the distance that I set my app to shouldn't have actually picked Gareth up, because I was in Crewe, he was in more of the Stoke-on-Trent area.
Further out.
Further out, way further out. So it shouldn't have picked up where it did. But also, when I went to my first ever Scarefest with my sister, just as a guest, I'm pretty sure I saw him on the River Rapids, and yeah, because I recognised him a little bit, and it was very bizarre. But when they say those who are meant to meet do, wow. This is what romance looks like. I used to write really lovely things on like the front of his birthday card, and yesterday I literally wrote old
C-word.
C-word. It was funny.
It was.
We had a great time. So I hope that answers your question. But yes, if you ever try going on Tinder and you feel like things aren't working out, just give it a little bit of time, because you never know, you might meet your Gareth. But you can't have mine, because he's mine. He's mine. What are we doing now? He's mine. What are we doing now?
Waiting for horses.
We're waiting for horses. That one.
Yeah.
Waiting for big arses. Aye. So we're going to go see the War of the Roses.
Horses, not arses. I'm not waiting for big bottoms.
Well, people come to Warwick Castle for the history. I come to see the performers at the War of the Roses show. Anyway, fun. Swan! It's just one swan actually. We are heading over for the War of the Roses show, bearing in mind that they do have a certain allocation of people that can go, just because it gets real busy real fast. They do have shops here, like little ones, where you can get food and drink and little bits and bobs, but depending on the side you go on depends on which side you support. So you can either support Lancastrians or the Yorkists. Which one are we going for today?
Oh, let's go Lancaster.
Yeah, all right then. Why not?
Go out to Lancaster.
Yeah, we always like to switch it up, don't we?
Well,
always like to switch it up.
With James and Sophie, because she was the Yorkist.
Yes, we did. Did you hear that? Children have got to be supervised at all times. Well, there goes my smile. But picked a rather fetching place to come. I've seen a lot of TikToks of people being like, just pure thirsting, going, I come to Warwick Castle for the history, and then having this on and going, the history. We're here for the history too. Woo!
It isn't war. It's peace.
And for 11 blissful years, we have peace! Long live King Edward! Long live King Edward!
Long live the king!
Long live the king! Long live the king!
Long live the king! Long live the king! Soldiers.
Their eyes on this magnificent bird are transfixed by its presence and power. The time is right to strike, to silently swoop down, razor sharp talons at the ready. Rabbits, reindeer, even eagles,
He's tired.
all should beware the eagle.
So we only filmed a little bit of it just because of where we're sat. The view,
we were too far away.
Yeah, the view wasn't so great for some of it, but still an amazing show. Still makes me cry. Now, on to the next question from Cameron. Thank you, darling. What was the first horror movie we ever watched together?
So, the first horror movie we ever watched together was Evil Dead 2, because before I met Lou, my horror sort of repertoire, sort of understanding
yes.
wasn't as it is now, and because of this one, it's now obviously expanded, and obviously my love for horror has grown and grown and grown. So Lou introduced me to Evil Dead 2, which is her favourite horror film.
Yeah, it is. And then, I don't know, because you'd watched a few horrors before me.
Yeah, but not properly.
But not to the degree that we watch them now. So I felt honoured and privileged that I was a part of your horror journey. Yeah. You're welcome. So, we're going to wait next for the trebuchet.
To watch it properly.
To watch it properly, get a few more bits and pieces for you guys. Then we're going to head over to the mill, and then we're going to get some food, see if there's any more questions awaiting us,
yes.
And just have a chill and a wander around, I reckon.
Yeah, try and get the last show of the day.
Yeah, we hope you're enjoying the vlog so far. I know it's like, we usually do more in-depth Warwick Castle vlogs. However, we wanted this to just be like a really chill vlog, where we just go around, show you a few little bits and pieces, and we just have a good time talking to you. So, hope that's okay. To the trebuchet!
Banded together to save our castle from attack. Now, some may say that my story is a falsehood, but I'm here to tell you that the story you are about to see is a legend. My friends, I give you the legend of the trebuchet!
Woo!
Now, to those of us who lived and worked at the castle, the 7th of June 1470 was just like any other day. Folks were going about their business as usual. See, over there, that's my sister Tabitha. She's a farmer. Greetings, Tabitha! And over there, that's Clem. Clem's the castle cook. Good day, Clem? Can't stop, Dominique, it's me too. And over there, that's Mel. Now, Mel's a gold farmer. He looks after...
Hey!
Good day, Mel.
Sam, I've lost me bucket.
And over there is...
Order!
Fire! We're under attack!
We cannot be! We are! The Yorkies are advancing up the field!
I should tell you, we're in the middle of a civil war. Everyone is fighting for the throne of England. How do you know they're Yorkies?
They're flying the sun in splendour! Edward's banner! They're going to attack the castle!
That's Harold. He's a great bowman.
Yorkies! When they get in!
What's he going to do? Just do it. Go fire! Over the years, siege engines have got bigger because castles have got bigger. If a castle is well built and well defended, it can take months or even years to tumble. The versa will lose heart, but is more likely to surrender. That's the power of the trebuchet. Watch out! Cannons are the new siege engines. They can shoot and move quicker than a trebuchet.
It's alright! We've only got the one cannon, but it's a big one.
If anyone can sort our defences, it's Harold. Harold, extract that cannon!
You don't want our homes to be destroyed, do you? Well, come on then, lad. We've got to pull together to get through this. Now, are you ready?
Aye.
Winders to the wheels. Winders, ready?
All ready!
Walk on.
Loading the trebuchet takes time. You see that rope that's attached to the top of the throwing arm? It runs itself through a pulley which wraps itself around the axle which joins the two wheels. As the winders walk, they're pulling the arm down into its throwing position, which raises that huge box that's filled with rocks. It means our winders are lifting about 7 tons.
Hi!
We could if we had one. One way to defeat a castle is to defeat the people inside, to break their morale. you could shoot wasps' nests or pots of lime. Lime really burns the skin. And if you want to spread disease, you could shoot dead animals, human waste, or even severed heads.
Today we're gonna shoot a huge rock.
Yeah, a great big rock to smash their cannon to bits.
Then move their cannon straight into the shooting line of the trebuchet.
Tabitha, prepare the rock! This is a historic day for us all, as soon as the mighty Warwick Castle Trebuchet will unleash her power upon the enemy. News of this day will spread across the kingdom as a warning to those who try to take our lands.
Tabitha is ready.
Here goes. Tabitha, are you ready? Trebuchet Master, prepare to launch!
Prepare to launch! Chain removed! Pin removed!
Right. Quiet, everyone. Before we can shoot, we need to hear Tabitha call out, Trebuchet live. Let's listen.
Trebuchet live!
The time has come to destroy that cannon and to save Warwick Castle. Are you ready to shoot Arthur? Yes! I said, are you ready to shoot Arthur? Yes! Let's count down from 10 and then we'll all shout loose. Ready?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, loose!
Now making our way over to the watermill, and honestly it is gorgeous here, absolutely beautiful. But it's been nice today because we've been able to take things at our own pace rather than just going crazy with it all. Gareth's on photography mode again. Yeah, it's been nice because we're kind of taking it at our own pace and it hasn't been crazy, but we love this place so much. It's so special to us and to me, and we just like sharing these places with you people. Swan! It's the one swan actually.
There's two.
And now, yeah, but the quote is just the one swan actually. And now, the watermill. Eels, get them up inside you. Eels. Mighty Boosh. They got eels. Pretty. Apparently I'm sharing my Coke with Harriet. Who knew? We got food.
I'm jealous of this Harriet, but I don't like Coke. So.
You shouldn't be jealous of Harriet. She's now underneath the garden patio.
Fair enough.
Anyway, we got food. What'd you get?
Loaded roast potatoes with pulled pork gravy and stuffing.
Heck yeah. And I got a Yorkshire pudding wrap with all of that inside of that. Also, I tried crackling for the first time and I did not like it.
It's alright.
I'm not a fan, but this is our food. It's very tasty, very yummy. We're in the undergraft, believe it or not. Alright, we are like halfway in and we just can't stop saying how good the food is, and we've said that like on the Merlin properties this one's been the most consistent.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to have like good hearty food at a Merlin attraction, then Warwick Castle is definitely it. Also, we're going to do a lipstick check, see how good it's going. So I'm wearing Radioactive Unicorn at the moment, and it's only just started kind of like coming off just because I'm literally noshing into this, but it's been good so far. I've kept it with me, so I'm just going to reapply it, but honestly, if you're looking for a lipstick to stay for a hot second, that's the one you want to use. Delicious. And we have come to the Great Hall from the food. I literally spent a solid 5 minutes like just fangirling about this Yorkie Pud wrap that I had, but we're in the Great Hall. There are lots of people about. Also, they've got a death mask, which is pretty cool. Ever so pretty. Ever so pretty. But I do want to show you something very cool. Okay, so this is where I need social media to do its thing. Alright, so someone has made a trebuchet at the Lego set. Now, there is a QR code And if you vote for it to be a thing, they will make it into a set. So please, for the love of God, let this be real. Thank you. If you do want a more in-depth video of our last visit to Warwick Castle, I'll pop it around here somewhere. But there are so many people here today that it's just impossible. And also, I don't want to be filming the wrong people at the wrong time. But it truly is a spectacle coming here. Oh, they've changed it up again, look at that.
It's strange coming in and seeing no Christmas trees.
Yeah, the last time we were here was for Christmas, and they had like, they did it up for Christmas and it was beautiful, but oh, look at this. It really is gorgeous here. Every other season they do change it up a little bit to show you different displays. So the revisibility is awesome. Fun fact for you, so of course this is a castle. It's obviously going to be haunted. And the Queen Anne bedroom is one of the most haunted rooms in here. It's very poignant for that. Whilst it's a very small bed, it's also the bed that Queen Anne passed away on. So it's essentially her deathbed. And this is why they say this room is one of the most haunted. Look at that clock. Love it. Moving on to our next little spooky tidbit for you. This is a death mask of Oliver Cromwell. And the reason I do that is because this geezer was the guy that was like, we cannot have fun in this country anymore. We shan't be having Christmas. We shan't be having theatre. We shan't be having makeup. We shan't be having merriment. He was a Puritan through and through. But this is his death mask. And he lived from 1599 to 1658. And he was just a little bit of a tyrant. And he was the one who banned Christmas. Boo hiss. Now we're gradually moving into the Victorian house party, or as I like to call it, Downton Abbey, but from Temu.
Or as I like to call it, you and Sophie on a night.
So, Sophie, who you've seen a few times on the channel now, she's like my best friend ever. We always look at the different mannequins and go, this is what we would have been doing during the Victorian period. And it's right. And it's correct. Like I said, if you want to check out those vlogs, please do, because they are also very whimsy. Yeah, I'm aware that this vlog's very like bitty and here, there and everywhere, but the last thing I want to do is be filming like a million kids and families all at the same time. Oh, is this different?
Just different route.
How is your wife, Mom? I
don't know what's going on. They've changed it around a bit. They've changed the routes around, and it's just like murdering my brain. It's still very pretty though. Exhibit A. This is how me and Sophie would have lived. It's true. We're saying that you can actually move about in the room a little bit more this time, but we always say, ah yes, Lou Jones getting ready for her wedding day. This is not actually happening. She's in mourning, but for all intents and purposes, same. Please do not sit on me. I'm retired.
You can.
Whoa, I love touching things. Oh wow. So this is that. Please use the example. Do not touch this. You'd be surprised that I have to say that because people do it and we see it happening. We have just come up the little staircase, but you can see into the Great Hall from here and the view is stunning. They've added a few new bits. The narration we think is the bowman, which is really cool. But we're about to go to the bedroom where Daisy, who was a socialite, liked to hold seances.
A sociopath.
A sociopath. She could have been a sociopath, but this is the bedroom that she did all of her mystical doings in. And this is it. Obviously in the Victorian period they had a morbid curiosity with the afterlife and seances, Ouija boards, calling the dead, all sorts of things. And this is the room that they did it in. Hello! This is the room that they did it in with Daisy. who like to hold parties here and do all the socialing.
And fun fact that Daisy Daisy, the song, is for her.
Yes, yes it is. So if you hear that, it's for her. But this is the room. Very off-putting. There's definitely a vibe in here if you come. And now we are moving into the jail, which is one of the most haunted parts of the castle. People are terrified to go in there. It's fine, I promise. It's a little bit steep and very dark, but it's fine.
Take a picture of the hole.
Alright, we're going to start with this fun little character. It's an oubliette. Oubliette, yes. Essentially, very dark hole. They would take their prisoners and they would throw them down there and forget about them. You were not getting back up from there. So it's already horrendously, it's not horrendously dark in here. They've added some lighting in, but before it was so dark and dank in here that it was just horrendous. So just imagine being thrown in there, and you wouldn't be the only one. There'd be like 40 odd people. Up here we've got the wall stocks, and they pretty much speak for themselves. You were literally hung upside down and just accepted your fate essentially. In these jails, 9 times out of 10 you would be forgotten about. You wouldn't ever come back out of this place. It was very rare that you would actually be able to survive this. But it's just, the vibe is so stifling and awful in here. Like I said, you wouldn't be the only one in here. There would be loads of people in here.
That's for 3 people.
That's for 3. Yeah. So you got 12 people from the wall shackles.
12 people shackled on the floor.
Yeah. And they were just left in here to rot. The weather is terrible, but never fear, we're now going to the Warwick Castle Hotel to go and get some food because, oh boy, this is not. We are here at the knight's table. We're just waiting to be seated, but it's literally an all-you-can-eat roast feast. So think about all the fixings you get for your roast dinner, and it's all you can eat. And we've been before, we came for Christmas, and it was everything. Also, the interior decoration is adorable, but we will answer the final question in there. And it's very nice. Alrighty then, so this is what I have got. Gareth also got the thing. They do gammon as well, but they will do it for you. I've been told that the chicken has a bit of a kick to it. And if you know my history with spicy things, it's not good. Mango chutney nearly killed me. Let's put that into perspective. It's a curse, truly, it is. But we really enjoy it in here. They vary things up depending on the season as well. So I know around Halloween time they have a few pumpkin things which I'd really love to try. But it just depends what we're doing. Depends what we're doing. Very excited for this, but it's literally like an all-you-can-eat of like roast dinners, and that is chef's kiss, phenomenal. Very happy. We finished our food and oh my gosh, it was to die for. Everything was just amazing. But if that's not really your cup of tea, over on the left-hand side of here you've got like Tavern Classic. So this is in the Knight's Tavern next door. So these are pre-made meals that you can order instead rather than actually going up and doing the carvery. So if you've got anybody that's like might be fussy or might not be vibing it, you've got classic cheeseburger, chicken burger, steak fries. You've also got vegan and vegetarian options, so vegan shawarma salad bowl, fable mushroom burger. I really want to try that at some point. Soft tacos, and then you've got stuff for the kids as well, sides. A lot of it is vegan friendly and vegetarian friendly. You've also got sharers, so there's something for everybody. There's a small section for desserts. It's not
That's caught my eye for me.
huge. Banoffee vanilla.
Banoffee waffle.
Banoffee waffle. I'm going to go and get that raspberry swirl, my love. That's mine. We finished our food just. It was amazing. Can we appreciate how beautiful it is here? We will be here one day, I assure you, but oh my god, I love it. Moving back in, this is a tapestry of the Knights Village in Warwick. We couldn't actually find the dungeon on this, so that's a bit sad, but it's okay, it's fine. I think it's very cute. And look, they've got a little bear, and he's throwing jam everywhere and making friends with them and eating lots of jam, and that's not jam at all, is it?
There's a wizard.
And there's a wizard! Wow, there's so much going on here, wow. Can we also take a moment to appreciate this? Happy Pride, everybody. Even Warwick Castle is celebrating Pride, and it's amazing. Look at this. Hot tip for you, because we went to the restaurant and didn't foxtrot Oscar straight away, that's our car. Everybody else is gone. So if you don't want to worry about the stress of getting out super quick time, fully recommend either going to the restaurant or just waiting.
Same with any of the like all the towers.
Yeah, yeah. But wow, how sad. We're back in the car.
In the office.
Oh, we've had such a long day, but it's been ever so good.
Especially to have the whole car park to ourselves.
Especially to have the whole car park to ourselves. The final question by Smee. Love the name.
Smee.
Love the username.
Mr. Smee.
No. What was the proposal like? Gareth, take the floor. What was it like?
So, picture the scene. We are at ScareCon, and we have the night's festivities, and the following day we get the chance to go around an attraction. Granted, it was a family attraction, wasn't it?
Yes, darling.
And at this moment in this period of time, there were quite a few people who I knew, who I told I was going to propose, who are working in said attraction. So we go through, we're all having a lovely time, and we get out. I turn around and I see a group of them waiting at the exit, watching. I'm like, oh, I've got to do something. I forgot.
You heard that right, folks. Gareth, who is supposedly the most romantic person on the planet, forgot that he was going to propose to me.
But then I got down on one knee, and then you turned round, and then we heard a voice coming from the distance going, oh my God! And the rest is history. Here we are.
We'd had an argument the night before.
Yeah.
Because he turned to our friends who were with us at the time and said, don't let her get too drunk.
Yeah.
Because I've got plans for tomorrow. And me, being the hot-headed female that I was.
Also performed, no, it was the year after you performed.
The year after. Being the hot-headed female that I was, turned around and went, you can't tell me what to do with my night and what I drink and what I don't drink. That's none of your business. Not realising that he wanted me to be somewhat coherent the next morning because he was going to propose to me.
So in a sense, we were both sort of...
I said that I wanted to be proposed to in a scare attraction, which is a very silly thing to say and do, but he nailed it. He smashed it, because it was House of Monsters and Skin Snatchers at the time, and he wasn't going to propose to me in Skin Snatchers because Skin Snatchers terrified me. Hated that maze. But House of Monsters was lovely. Had a really good time with it. I miss it very, very much.
Well, they're already advertising Christmas.
They are already advertising Christmas. And that is the proposal. That's how we proposed. Well, that's how Gareth proposed. And it was very sweet. It was very lovely. It was very Gareth. It was very awkward and fumbly, and I wouldn't expect anything.
Awkward?
Yes, you are. So awkward. But this was also when he was like really coming out of his shell and starting to be more of a confident person, so having to do that in front of loads of people must have been daunting. Where was the moment when you realised that I was the one you wanted to marry?
I think it was just a collective of things. Obviously, you caring about me was the main one.
Wow, the bar's really that low, huh?
Considering what happened to me in my previous relationship.
Yeah, we both came out of horrendously abusive relationships, so that was that. And and that's how he proposed to me. But that was the questions. Thank you so much for asking them. We really appreciate it. We want to do a few more like this, so if you've got any questions for us, get thinking and we will answer them in the next couple of vlogs. But for now, we're going to start heading home, and then we will do a debrief at home.
In the other office.
In the other office.
Which is the living room.
Which is the living room. Alright, we like coming back this way to see the wedding venue, but oh my god, they've got download signs. Ah! I love it. Oh, I'm so excited for it. We're doing the full thing once again, but we're only doing arena only this time. Once again, because I'm saving up for the wedding. But we will be going to Donington twice this year. One for download and one for our wedding. Oh, it's ever so exciting. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. The bridge is up.
The towers are up.
The towers are up. Gondor calls for aid. I have so many fond memories on this bridge. So many. Mainly a lot of shouting. Particularly Alan, Steve, Butt Scratcher,
and so on.
And so on and so forth. You know, typical festival shout outs. But you can already see over the hedge. Good movie. Over there. Oh my god, so much of it has already been put up. Oh, and as we drive past, there's nobody behind us. As we drive past, they're starting to get the main stage set up. Yippee! You can't really see much past these hedges, which is very annoying. But it's there, kids. It's there. I promise you. And then, RIP. We've done RIP twice.
Yes.
And both times we absolutely loved it. If you want to see those vlogs, they're around here somewhere. I'll put them up. We had the best time. A lot of people have asked us why we're not doing it again, and it's nothing to do with the event. It's nothing to do with the event. No, that's where we stayed. Yeah, it's nothing to do with the event. It's just because.
And then you've got.
Look at it.
And our wedding venue.
And our wedding venue. Oh my gosh, there she is.
All the festoons are up as well.
Yeah, all the metalheads and sweaty bodies are going to be in there for download. And then over this side we've got more of the accommodation. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I miss staying so much, but look at that. That is so cool. They're doing so much setting up. Oh my gosh, it's happening. Soon. Christ. We're back. Well, we were back last night. I got really tired. Gareth now has man flu.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. We had the best time. We had the best time at Warwick Castle. I truly feel like it is a flagship for Merlin.
Yeah, definitely.
100%. Like, it's just gone from strength to strength. Every time we've gone, there's just been something like amazing or something different or something spectacular, and we just love it. I mean, all day we couldn't stop saying the food was immaculate. Oh my gosh, the food was incredible. Every single thing we had was really good.
I've got no notes. I mean, those rosemary and garlic roast potatoes.
Oh my gosh.
So good. The gammon was really good at the hotel.
I think about them often. But I would definitely say anybody that, you know, wants to go to something kind of medieval or historical, please go to Warwick Castle, because it's got everything you could want. Obviously they've got the events as well. We will definitely be going back for Christmas.
We want to try and get to a Halloween one at some point.
We do really want to try and get to a Halloween one at some point, because things are different at my place of work. We may have more time to do more Halloween-esque things this year. Obviously we've got our wedding to do, which is a big one, but depending on what I'm doing, you know, we might be able to do those things, because the way things are going, I will be having a year off from scaring, so we shall see. But also it was really nice to answer the questions as well whilst we were going about and doing things. Like, it kind of gave us time to think about the good things in our relationship and reminisce. So thank you so much to everybody who asked questions. Really appreciate it. Good time.
Very good time. It's been a good birthday weekend.
Yes, it was spoiled rotten, I would say. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Very good. The next adventure we have, download. Whoa. Oh my gosh, that has crept on us, hasn't it? So in the next couple of days we will be preparing for download. We will be getting ready. I may do a pack with me video, so you can chill and chat with me whilst I pack for download. May do that. We shall see, depending on how well I am and how I feel. But
I'll be at work.
Yes, you will. All in all, we've had a wonderful time. So if you have enjoyed the video, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. It's free for you, but it means a hell of a lot to us. We hope you've had a good day. If not, that's okay. Always remember,
Tomorrow's a new day.
see you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.